under the lights this evening as we get you set for it. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Irvin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hands.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. Hit this one hard the other way. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that'll get down for a two-out single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, and so striding in, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
The 1-2. Line drive base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball two now. Morgan leads off second with nobody out. Hit in the air after straightaway left. Pham has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman.
Set, here it comes.
Chipper.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Throw down to second. Not in time. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fourth. The
First
left
offering on its way.
Sanchez.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. At the plate, Logan Serdudenstein. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman. Albert.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Joe Torre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Davis is over, and he puts it away for the first out. At the plate, Alex Bregman.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bregman.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pujols leads off first with 1 away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alex Bregman is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And it's fouled away.
Griffey Jr.
Now here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. Alomar fields it cleanly. And that's the first out. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bench.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's taken for strike one. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Runners on first with one down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is popped up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Bob Gibson.
The high fastball is in there. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bob Gibson becomes the first out of the inning. Roberto Alomar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line shot to third, and the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
3-0 to him now. Runners on the move for second. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now
into the box, Chipper Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now at the plate, Monty Irvin picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. And there he goes towards second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Serdudenstein. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that'll get down for a base hit. Two men on, 2 out, and here comes Junior. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Taking a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. He reached on a single in his first try. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore...
And this will get all the way out near the 4-0 sign now. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. So digging in now, Chris Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And that misses 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. We begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. He's running. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki shading to his right, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. Runner goes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Gwynn stands at first with 1 out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Irvin is there. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Down the first baseline.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In the air out to left. Pham has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Been eating them.
Riding in, Ichiro Suzuki.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is there, 2 down. Digging in now, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jones.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And a ball 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham has a read on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Morgan is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming in to bring hit. Stan Musial.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into
The second base.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play, more of a contact. Hitter from the left side.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to... John Axford, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Axford.
In now, Monty Irvin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. So a 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Irvin.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Another one sent foul. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bregman gloves it. And there's one away. Riding in once again, Logan Serdudenstein. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Griffey.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
On to first. Man alive, what a double play. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Suzuki moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Gwynn, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready once again, Joe.
Joe Torre.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And now with 1st and 3rd, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Alex Bregman, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a... Stepping up now, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Davis.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Dan Musial will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody.
Dan Musial.
Ball 1. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. To third. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Joe Morgan. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is... Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is under it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now that's popped up, and there's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Twin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Monty Irvin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and that retires the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem. Trying to pick. Things up for Virginia.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Third, dude is done.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Johnny.
Cecil's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Davis.
The 0-1 pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Ready for another shot now. Joe Torre. He went down. Billy Wagner comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please.
Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah,
Standing
I know, I
in,
needed that.
Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Torre leads off first with 1 away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Jay Buhner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit toward the hole. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in.